Hello guys, Fensmarken here, and welcome to the weekly Mythic Plus chest opening video. World of Warcraft, I forgot my intro, yikers. Today is really good. We have 3 characters that did a plus 15 and they all conquest capped. So we have 6 chests in total. I think we're gonna start with the monk, just because I can. What are we hoping for on the monk? I think we're hoping for versatility from all sources. 12%, rank 3. That would be really great. I think right now the scales like about a whole DPS per point more than crit for my gear. And also the versatility is really good for tanking. I think at least what I checked, the top brewmaster runs a bunch of them. So that would be nice. I'm gonna go Windwalker loot spec. Oh, I need to go get my 80 traits. Neato. I would really fucking like a versatile rank 3. Okay. Give. Let's see. So it does have a corruption. It is panties. So it's probably an upgrade actually. Unless it's a shit corruption. Let's see. Don't be an eye level scale one. Echoing Void. But really strong stats. Really lot of corruption right now. What is this one? Mastery increase. I feel like those pants might be a fucking purifier. They have a lot of verse on them, but it is just a 4/4/5. Like Echo and Void on even like I don't think it's going to be the. I think the Mastery proc is better. This one might not be the Mind Flay. It's just a rank 2 on a 4/6/5 piece. So I suppose. But even if. So the thing is, if I level up my cloak, which I have like, yeah, almost 8 vessels, yeah? And I haven't done the reset things. So I could probably get my cloak pretty close to max corruption resistance. So I might be able to wear the Echoing Void, but I just don't think it's worth it anymore. Let's just hope that the problem is solved by me getting a really big dig item right here. Something with versatile, rank 3. Please. I would be so happy. Not a trinket. It's a ring. I'm pretty sure that's a haste verse ring, yeah? No, maybe not. Then I don't know what this is, because this is Seal of the Regal Loa and this is Ritual Binder. Alright, let's see. That's probably not bad, actually. That is probably... A Mastery is not too bad. And I do run the Mastery proc. Obviously, it is not what we want. But it's not too bad. I've been running Sven because I've been doing missions and stuff. It's a rank 2. What corruption would it put us to? 48? So I am definitely going to be able to wear all of these together, but I don't know. It has shit stats though. Like this one is pretty good. This one is really good. Would be better with crit. Lady Waycrest music box with a socket. I don't know if I'm happy about this. Like it's probably alright. I wonder if my stat weights are gonna change from that. They might. Onwards to the Huntado. I need to sim that monk. I mean, definitely it's an upgrade, yeah, because it's... The stat is not... Mastery is not shit. I believe it's like thus at just under 7 for me right now. 6.8 I think it was. And then it's crit at 5 point something. And then it's mastery at roughly 1 under crit. So it's not garbage, but it is definitely worse. And I would expect crit to drop down once I get enough of it in favor of mastery, just simply due to diminishing returns. But I might be wrong on that. I think, but then again, if I put on that ring, then crit is going to be even more valuable. And I don't really have any... Oh, I'm having a lot of latency, am I? 712 MS. What? I sure as hell hope that fixes. What the hell happened? What did they do to my game as well? WoW is such... Like, honestly? WoW is such a shit game. It is carried so hard by people being religious about it. The art is amazing, obviously. But the game itself runs like a fucking potato. Like, like the engine, the fucking... The graphics are pretty, like, not impressive, and it still runs like a fucking... I don't know. What do we want? I mean, we want the increased crit from all sources, yeah? That's what we want. I mean, there should be plenty of upgrades to be had. But that is not what we want. Why can't I get that? Why can't I get a health increase? That's a yikers. Oh, look. Conflict and Strife rank 1. I better use that before I buy rank 3. I'm getting rank 3 today in the DK. So that is what I'm buying as soon as... I mean, I can buy it immediately because I'll get... 300 from the chest up here. That was disappointing. A trinket right off the bat. Oh, I'm in survival loot spec? That is a bit dangerous. But on the other hand, if I am to get a weapon, I would prefer it to be survival, so I don't get a bow. Requires the hard forge, okay. Because if I get a bow, I'll be a little bit disappointed because I want to use the Skitra bow, right? So I think I'm going to stay survival loot spec, actually. Now that I have a decent 460 gun, bow gun, whatever. Alright, give me increased crit from all sources and Dodo will tilt. Okay, they're gloves. So, an upgrade already. Be what I want. That's okay. I'm running 3 Primal Instincts, so that corruption is pretty good. Unfortunately, it's rank 1. That is fine. Shit stats, though. Really bad stats. Why are the stats that low? Huh. Ah, that fucking blows. Donkey dicks. I do kind of like the transmog, though. Disappoint. Disappoint. I want to go to the Hard Forge because otherwise I'm gonna fucking forget, dudes. So we get Mastery rank 2 on the Monk. We get Mastery rank 1 on the Hunter.
I must
now, is this a big conspiracy and I'm gonna get Mastery rank 3 on the DK? And I'm gonna cry? Because Mastery is not good? I mean, I suppose it is for AoE. If I get Mastery rank 3, like my fucking carapace damage is gonna go up even further. What keys did I even get, actually? Let's see. So we got Waycrest, Manor 14, and Siege of Borealis 14. Yikes. 14s. Ripper, ripper. Alright. Time for the big one. Oh, I want Expedient rank 3. Please. I just want the passive ones. I don't want to, like... I mean, Gushing Wounds, I suppose, but... The thing is, right now, I don't really have... Like, if I run Hentai, I can do that pretty well just under Grand Illusions. Ideally, what I want is I want to be able to mix and match so that I can like go up and down in corruption intervals of like 10-ish. So that when I'm okay with it, I can run like high corruption at like 50 or whatever. And when I need to be safe, I can go down below 40. But right now, it's like either you run 15 or you run 65. Alright, we're on Unholy. I don't know if I should go Frost Loot Spec. I don't think I should. Nah. Don't think I should. Alright.
Hey, that's too far away.
Just honestly, I'd be fine with Expedient rank 3 on a 445 piece. I mean, it is the correct slots. Echo and Void again. Huh. Do I have 2 pieces of Echoing Void on legs, actually? Yeah, I do. There's a rank 1 and... no, a rank 2. And a rank 3. So I'm keeping both of them because... you know. How much is rank 2? 35 corruption. I suppose now I can easily run like... just don't know if I'll ever fucking run Echo and Void, man. This is my carapace setup at the moment. I think ideally I'd want a bit more mastery, but it's okay. Alright. Big expedient right here. Please. Come on. Big expedient right here. Not a trinket. Just big expedient. Gloves? Gloves. Gloves. What gloves are they? Risen Lord Oversized Gauntlets. Let's check the stats first. We're drawing out the hype here. Okay, where do I think they come from? Risen Lord Oversized. It's a Shrine of the Storm. No, it was not. Is it a Waycrest then? It was. Best stats. Best stats. Ah, almost. Almost best stats. Almost best stats. So they're good gloves. Ugh. Really? Next week for sure, yeah? Next week for sure, yeah? I really wish they'd make some sort of deterministic way for us to, like, decide this.
I need to get close.
Like... That's very disappointing, I'm not gonna lie. Like, even if they wanted to keep just a little bit of RNG, right? Which they might. They might want to keep some RNG because they're Blizzard. But then let us change... Like, I think they should allow me to change this up and down, right? Like, make it a rank 3 or make it a rank 2 or 1 at least. I also think they should allow us to, like, fucking... What I think they should allow us to, like, target what we want. Like, there's... With how random it is and how fucking few and far between the corruptions are, getting what you're actually after is insanely difficult. Like, look at all these corruption items I have. Where are we? So these... And then... Here... Here... Here, that's not here, 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 and I'm wearing this and this. Like, that's a lot of corruption, right? But I don't have Expedient, rank 3, which I need. I don't have Severe, rank 3. Or is this Severe? Which one is Severe? Is Severe not the crit from all sources? Like the crit from all sources, rank 3, which I need for Frost. I don't have those. And I can't get them. There's no way for me to make sure that I get them. Because it's RNGesus. Like, at least let me put this up to a rank 3, right? That also makes it so that I can increase it along with my corruption resistance, right? So as soon as I get enough corruption resistance, my rank 1 could be a rank 2. My rank 2 would be a rank 3. Make it more so I can play around with stuff. Also, I think they should let us fucking reroll them.
Lucky doos you like.
Like, what if I could put in these gloves, right? And because they have a crit thing, I could re-roll them to the crit from all sources. What if I could put these gloves in that has haste, and I could re-roll them to the haste one? Same with the mastery proc. Same with the versatility proc. Put them in and you get the flat percentage based. That still requires you to get RNG. But all of a sudden, if you combine that with the fact that you can rank them up yourselves, then you'd have, what's it called? Instead of just a 1 in 57 chance, you'd have essentially you'd have a 4 in 57. No, 6 in 57, right? Because you'd get rank 1, 2, 3 of the one you want, and then rank 1, 2, 3 of the one with the similar stat increase, right? There's no crit procs, right? Oh, there is crit procs. So for crit, it would be a 9 in 57, right? Because there's the deadly momentum. For mastery, it would be a 6, because there's only the honed mind, right? And then for haste, it would also be a 6 in 57, because there's just the haste proc and the expedient, right? Versatility also 6, because there's the when you take damage, and there's the flat increase, right? And sure, leech. But then you could just barrel leech and avoidance together, right? So you could turn your avoidance stuff into leech, or your leech stuff into avoidance, because those are defensives, right? Then you could pair Echoing Void and Twilight Devastation, because they're both percentage health based. And then we have Gushing Wounds, which is super rare. You have Lash of the Voids, you have Infinite Stars, and you have Mindflay Tentacles, right? So maybe you just pair Infinite Stars with Gushing Wounds, and Lash of the Void with Twilight. Or maybe Twilight with Infinite Stars, and the other way around. I don't know. Obviously, there's issues with everything, but I think anything that reduces the amount of fucking RNGs you have to pray to in order to get. I forgot to summon my ghoul. That's why we got shit. The amount of RNGs you have to pray to in order to actually get what you want is insane at the moment, and I'm kind of fed up with it. Not gonna lie. Oh, there's also this Ineffable Truth, right? So you pair Ineffable Truth with Glimpse of Clarity, and the healers would be happy, right? Because don't get me wrong, this thing is fucking garbo for me, but I think it's really good for like Paladin, at least for healers, right? Or I think also for red, but I might be wrong. I might be wrong, but I've seen some logs. I think I checked. Red Paladin was using at least one of these. How does this one stack? If you run 2 of them? Because like, for these ones, yeah, it gives you more damage, right? This stacks by just pumping up the number of arcane damage. This stacks by just pumping up the percentage. This stacks by just pumping up the haste number. How does this stack? Is it the duration? It must be, right? Are you kidding me? So right now, my mouse is so sensitive. I'm not touching it right now. But if I touch the table next to it, it will actually swap. Are you kidding me? This is not good. I'm turning it down. Position work. Alright. It has to be the duration, right? So it's just 20 seconds. I wonder if this is one of the ones that scales really aggressively. I don't know. It might just be shit. It might just be shit. And that got me a bit sad. I have this one as well. I actually do have a severe. But it's on a shit piece, like a low eye level piece, and it's like rank fucking 1. But imagine if I could fucking upgrade that to rank 3. All of a sudden. I'd also have an incentive to do PvP, right? Because it's on a PvP piece. Yeah? No. Yeah? Maybe? Or is that that's a vision piece, maybe? Yeah, that's a vision piece. Rip. Alright, well, I hope I get a 470 piece out of the Vision 5 mask with some useful stuff. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.